Hi tribe, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something amazing and different, and it's me going live for the first time on my YouTube channel. I've never done this before. I don't know how it's gonna go, but let's just do this together. So today I'm gonna start by doing my hair. I just want to take care of my hair. I'm doing a morning slay, and before we go right on to the ramblings and everything, happy new month. It's the month of April. I hope all your dreams, joys and aspirations come through. So I'm not sure if you guys heard everything I was saying because I didn't have my mic on, but I'm back to having my mic on. So happy new month. I hope this month gives you joy, peace of mind, and every good stuff you've always prayed and wanted. And it's another month to keep living, keep dreaming. So if you have like New Year resolutions that you're yet to start, it's not too late. We just finished the first quarter of the year and we're going to another one. So keep dreaming, keep living, keep slaying, keep staying beautiful and positive. I know that a lot is going on in the world right now, but you can't let that dampen your soul. You just have to push through because we just all have to push through. So before we start this glam, I'm just setting my edges in, making it look cute and crisp so that I can just, lay my edges down and start with my makeup so that when I'm done with my makeup, it looks beautiful and good to go. So this is my first time streaming, and I feel like we should talk about some stuff. We just can't keep quiet all through. It just can't be all about makeup. I feel like it's gonna be so boring. Do you feel that way too? I think so. So to start, I have a couple of topics that I want to discuss about. So if you remember in March, just before the month ended, there was a rancor on Instagram. So there's this Instagram life coach, I think his name is Derrick Jax'n or Jax'n, or I don't know, Derrick Jax'n or something. Derrick is an Instagram popular life coach, not life coach, but like relationship coach. If your spouse or your husband or your boyfriend is cheating, it's like, oh, this is what you should do, this is what you didn't do as a lady, this is how you should get over it. And the poor brother cheated on his wife that have been in a relationship for 14 years, but married for 4 years. So before I go right into the gist, I'm just gonna go in quick and do my eyebrows. So for my eyebrow, I'm using this NYX. NYX Professional. What's it called? Okay, the NYX Precision Brow Pencil in Espresso. I hope this is gonna focus. Yeah, I'm using the NYX Professional Pencil in Espresso, and I'm going in like so, just brushing up my brows. I want to try and make this a quick one today, just in and out. And mind you, before I started the live, I had oh my god, where's all my prep and prime? I had already primed my face, so you won't see me going in with my face primer. Yay, you're here. I was looking for this. This is the NYX waterproof eyebrow primer. This is what it looks like. For some reason the light is too much, so it's not picking this up, but this is the NYX waterproof eyebrow primer. So I'm just going to put it on my eyebrow like so. I'm doing it to the same. I'm doing the same for the brows over here. I tell you, there's a lot of anxiety that comes with doing your makeup online, on live. So I'm gonna try and be as cute as possible as I can. I think I also remember that one of my I think I remember that one of my New Year's resolution was to also, you know, upload twice a month. Sorry, twice a week. I'm just gonna let this dry down a little bit. It feels like it's still wet. So one of my New Year resolution was, oh, I'm gonna upload frequently, you know, twice a week. But I remember in one of my videos, I told you guys that I felt like I wasn't having enough traction. I wasn't having enough views on each videos I uploaded on Thursday, and they were like pretty good views. They were like, no, I'm sorry, they were like pretty good. They were like pretty good. They were like pretty good content. So I felt like it wasn't getting enough traction. A lot of people weren't watching it, so I decided to stop, because I didn't want you guys to miss out on a lot of stuff that I was just putting out. So forgive me for stopping that. I'm so distracted. It's so different. Like, I do this on Instagram, but on YouTube I feel so weird doing this. But let's wait it out together. That's why you're my tribe. So today for my brows, I'm just gonna go in with the Juvia's Place, the Saharan eyeliner. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's got a black and brown eyeliner, but I'm going to be using the brown as my eyebrow gel. Oh, it looks like it's dried out. Oh, it's dried out. It sucks. I can't really get enough pigmentation from this. I feel like it's dried out. But hopefully I can... Oh, it's dried out. No. This wasn't supposed to happen. But let me just try and use this to, you know, outline my brows. And hopefully it works. And if it doesn't work, don't mind me, I know it looks all over the place, but I'm just going to get it together in like a minute. If it doesn't work, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with my NYX Precision Brow Pencil to make it look nicer and better. So taking the spoolie, I'm just going to brush it up all the way like so. Going in with my foundation, my concealing brush. This, I got this from that's weird, I can't remember. I got this from, this is a painter's brush. I got it from, oh my, the name just deleted me right now. I can't remember right now. But it's not a makeup brush, it's a painter's brush. And I got this because one of the YouTubers that I follow, Veebeauty, she was like, oh, this is pretty good. So I got it after watching a video, and so far I've loved the outcome. So I'm just gonna go in like so, and I'm gonna cover up my eyebrows. When I'm covering my eyebrows, I like to keep quiet, just so I don't have any mistake or do any mistake, because the problem about eyebrows is it's so hard to go back and correct it when you make it fundamental. So here we go. This is what it looks like. I'm going to do it for the second side. Okay. I'm done with the brows. For now, I feel like it looks the same. This looks a bit more arched. Does it look the same? What do you think? So, I'm just gonna quickly go in with my NYX waterproof eyeshadow primer, and this is for my eyelids. I'm just gonna put it like so. I'm doing this because I want to take out the oil, like I said in my previous videos, to prime my eyelids and take out the excess oil that might be secreting on my eyelids. So for me, I have very teary eyes. Like, I can't do a lot of drama on my eyelids because immediately I'm done, it starts tearing up even before I'm done with the video or even taking a picture. So for me, that's like a lot. That's too much. It's too much stress, you know, to go doing all of this and have it crease up at the end. It's very frustrating too. So over time, I learned that doing this eyeshadow primer helps my eyelids. Like, literally, it keeps them from tearing up. I don't know what it does, but it does a fantastic job. So when I'm done doing this, I'm going to have to look down for a little bit so that it doesn't crease while I'm opening up my eye. But in that process, I'll try and get the eyeshadow that I want to use for today. So what do you guys think I should do? I'm confused. Not necessarily confused, but I'm thinking of a look that I should do. I haven't made up my mind yet. This is a morning look. It's something you can do to your 9 to 5 job. So I think I'll do something a little bit subtle. I don't want anything, you know, in the face because you're going to work. You don't want anything shouty. Ooh. Oh, okay. This is my alarm for my video to go up. My YouTube alarm. It alerts me when it's time to upload another video. So today's upload day, and this video is supposed to go up in a minute. So this is drying down gradually. Don't mind me if you see me looking here. I'm trying to look at the monitor and be sure that we're all on the same page, you know, that I'm not just babbling and the connection is off. So I'm going like so to prime my eyelids. To prime my eyelids, I'm using the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 04. Yeah, it's by P. Louise in the shade Rumor 04. And it's not close to my skin tone, but I just like the vibrance it gives. So I'm just going to blend all of this out. Now going in with my flat brush, I'm just going in a pat motion. Why is it blurry? Come on. I'm just going pat 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 motion. So as I was saying earlier, if you haven't heard about the Derrick Jax's scandal on Instagram, he's a relationship coach. Supposedly he's not certified. He's just someone that ladies have followed. Well, I'm not sure if he's not certified, but according to ASA, they say he doesn't have a degree in relationship or psychology or all that stuff. So he's been giving advice to women, and you know that as ladies, we always want someone that has compassion for what we're going through and all of that good stuff. So this guy has been someone that a lot of ladies on Instagram go to for help. Some people have based his teaching on their relationship. It's like, if your guy is not treating you this way, or if he has suspicious behavior, let him go. Walk away. So he's been a force to reckon with, that a lot of people believe all his words. So around the middle of March, a news break up that a popular YouTube blogger, she gives out celebrity gist, was going to break out about his cheating. Then he comes on live to say that, oh, he has a couple of things to say. There's a news going around that he's cheating. He was trying to get ahead of the news, but that was a grave mistake. And I say this is a grave mistake because, number one thing he did that didn't go down well with me was the fact that he brought his poor wife to this. I say poor wife because I believe that as a man, when you cheat, sorry, I can't look up because of my high lids. I'm trying to make it, set and look cute. I feel like everyone is responsible for their attitudes, behaviors, and all that good stuff. So I feel like when you do something wrong, own up to it. Own up to it with your full chest. With your full chest, In process of owning up to what he did, he came out and said, oh, he had sexual relationships, or, wow. Sorry about that. He owned up to whatever thing he did, But the mistake I felt he did was bringing his wife into this. To me, it was pretty wrong, and I'm sure a lot of you agree with that. It was really wrong. To start my eyeshadow, I'm going in with this Hush Beauty NG palette in the shade 350. This is a very popular palette that I always use. I'm starting with this color, then I'm going next with this to just taking it out by the edge. I feel like not even men, people in general, when you mess up or you do something wrong, own up to whatever thing you did. Try not to involve other people. Just own up and take responsibility. That's the word. Take responsibility for your actions. He didn't take responsibility for his actions. He tried to drag his wife into it. And trust people on the ground. Everyone came for him because everyone has compassion for his wife. She wasn't involved when he was being unfaithful in their marriage. So why did you have to bring your wife to come and tender an apology? You say, oh, people are disappointed in you, and you wanted your wife to say her opinion. No, she's obviously still hurting. She's still nursing her wound. She hasn't recovered from what you did to her. She's still going through all that, and you have the effrontery to bring her into that. That's totally unfair. Like, that's so wrong. That's so wrong. So right now I'm going in with the first color, and I'm creating a semi crease. This look actually has been one of the looks I wanted to create on my channel, and I'm like, okay, let's just do it on YouTube Live. So this is going to be an Halo look, an Halo eyeshadow. I don't think I've ever done this on my channel for anyone. I've not done it on my channel yet, so I'm just going to do it with you. And we're creating an Haloed eyes. And for an Haloed eyes, what you really want to do is you want to smoke out the beginning of your eye and the end of your eye and the edges. So I'm going in a semicircle way So in this way I have it all smoked out. So I'm doing like an hatch, and the reason why I'm doing this is because instead of smoking one side, smoking the other side, this just gives the very nice base. Taking another brush, I'm just going to concentrate on the edges with the other color I told you about. I'm trying to use just 2 colors. It's possible, people. Let's see how good that goes. So you know, it's like dragging your woman into this. It's totally wrong. It's totally wrong. She wasn't there when you were being infidel. She wasn't there when you were messing around. So why should she be there when you're tendering a public apology? I feel like he should have protected his woman. We didn't even know who she was, but trust me, you know, people would go search her out. Like, they would literally go fish her out. But that's not anybody's business. Like, let them fish her out on their own terms. Don't bring her to the limelight. And he made her say a couple of words talking about how she found out a year before and how she's going through healing and forgiving and how she's visited the pastors. Like, that was so wrong. That was so wrong. That was a wrong PR move. I don't know who is on his PR, but people, you did wrong. You did wrong by him. Seriously. That was a very wrong move. You shouldn't have brought the wife to limelight. Just leave her alone. You know, and she said, oh, she initially was upset. I think she said she moved out. I'm not really sure about the details. You know, but she gave us a backstory to everything happening. Right now, I'm just going in with my powder palette, which is the Veebeauty palette, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. Like so. I'm doing this because I don't want it to blend all the way into my eyebrows. So I remember when I started this look, I said I was doing this for office 9 to 5. Well, am I serious? Is this really the look you want to go to work with? Your boss is going to look at you like, are we here to party or something? So taking the edges, I'm just going to blend it like so. As you can see, I'm stretching my eyelids. I'm stretching my eyelids so that it looks seamless. Doing the same thing over here. So, you know, he now turned to his wife and he's like, oh, she wants to say something. You should never, as a man, you should always cover. Like, we have all agreed you've done something wrong, you know. Let's agree on that. You cheated. But why would you ever think in your mind of minds that it's okay for your wife to explain to the public as to why you cheated and why she's like, that's so wrong. Give your wife some dignity. You just stripped her of anything she had left, you know. So that ended. As we all know, everyone was like, oh my god, like people didn't even know. So you literally spread out the gist yourself because you had a threat. And you know, that's what they say, get in front of the news. But this news you got in front of wasn't a good one. I'm sure he was thinking, oh, that's that about that, you know. We've passed that stage. He didn't know that that was just the beginning. So, you know, his wife came out, she talked, and sis, we all know that it's not like I'm justifying whatever thing was done, but she should have looked a bit more nicer. She had a bonnet on, she had a sweatshirt on, you know, she was looking like. And one thing he did that was so creepy and wrong was holding her hand so tight. That's so wrong. He felt like he was controlling her or something. And when she's talking, he's looking at her like, are you saying as planned? Don't go off the script. That was so creepy. It felt so uncomfortable. Like, I felt uncomfortable on her behalf. Like, I don't know. You know, people say until you get there before you understand. I don't ever pray to be in that position. Like, if you want to atone for your sins, atone for your sins. Why are you involving your wife? That's so unfair. That's so unfair. That's so unfair. That wasn't right, in my own opinion. And you know, everyone was of the opinion that, oh my god, she should have dressed up, she should have looked cute. Come. When people are going through issues like this, you know, our life just got turned around. Even though they supposedly say it happened over a year ago, it's not something that any woman in her sane mind would ever get over. It takes a while. And the truth is that trauma to everyone means different things. Some people heal from trauma easily, like they will literally move on. Immediately it happens, they're like, well, I've been expecting this. Some people, it takes a huge big blow to them. They were never ever expecting this to happen. They were never expecting this to happen. They all believed, oh, till death do us part. They never ever for 1 second thought that their husbands would be, you know, would go out of their promises they've made. These things happen. No one is, that has gone. No one is justifying anybody here, you know. But everyone is of the opinion that, well, sis, you should have looked a lot more cuter. Like, you should have tried to dress up a little bit. See, she's going through life issues. She's going through a lot. Whatever thing that has happened to her, she's not even sure how she's going to handle it. I'm sure that in months or years to come back, when she looks at the video, she'll be like, oh my god, what was I thinking? Why did I do that? But as of now, it's like she's blank. That's the way I feel. I feel like maybe she was probably blank. She was just too, she just wasn't in the right frame of mind. She was just, you know, out of it to say, oh, I care about what I look like or what. Sis just wanted to get that over with. She didn't, I'm sure that even when she was done with the video, she'd be like, what did I just do? It's a lot of trauma. Okay, so because we're saying this is going to be a morning look, I'm going in with the Masquerade by Juvia's Place. The Masquerade by Juvia's Place palette. And I'm using Casablanca. This. I'm using Casablanca for the middle of my eyelids. And I'm going in like so. I wish I could zoom this in. I don't know what's going on. Please forgive me. This is my first time. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm finally getting the hang of this. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting, really. Trying new things and seeing that it works out. So I'm going in with Casablanca to the center of my eyelids. And I'm placing it. Remember that I primed my eyelids. So this center you're seeing still has like the eyeshadow base on it. So I didn't really need to go back in with another color. So I'm going in like so. And I'm doing the same thing over here. So this is what is called an halo look. It's literally like an halo in the middle. trying to do something funky. Okay, okay, that's looking nice. I'm putting Giza by the edge just to create an ombre effect, and it's looking nice, isn't it? It's looking nice. So I'm just putting by the edge over here. Then I'm going to blend everything in. So I feel like he shouldn't have called his wife. Then if I thought she was going to come in to make a video, I know that maybe the PR or whoever was in charge of that was like, oh, look like, you know, you're home, look like you didn't come for a press conference. Sis, we always want to look on point, no matter what we're going through in life. Always show up and show out. If you're going to come for a press conference at all, you should have looked your best. But, you know, in being fair and kind, your husband cheated on you, your life is falling apart, you'll care less about how you look. So I'm sure she really at that moment cared less about how she looked. You know, that video came out and everyone was bashing her, and you know, we are all opinionated people, even when it's our business and when it's not. Trust me, people came out. They came for the sis. Then, well, all of this, I just believe that she's going through a lot of trauma, and processing can be a lot. May we not see such trauma that the way you act doesn't even correlate with who you are on a normal day. She went out and made another video because people came in and bashed her about her looks. They were like, sis, I know you're going through a lot, but try and represent. I'm like, people, her marriage literally ended and she's trying to make it work, and you're talking about her looks. She doesn't even care at this point. She just wants to get it over with. To make the hype up a little bit, I'm going in with my Jewelry. Ooh, oh my goodness, stop. Oh my goodness. So one of my neon pigments just fell and made a mess. So that's what that's about. So I'll be going in with this pigment by Jewelry in the shade Gyre. It's almost the same shade with my eyelids. So I'm just going to put it in the middle. Like literally in the middle of my eyelids. And using my fingertips, I'm going in like so. I hope you guys can see the reflection. God, I said I'm taking this to work. This is too glam to go to your job. I don't want you to lose your job in the process of looking glam. But you know the good thing, we're all working from home. Zoom meeting. So sis, you gotta turn up. This is the perfect way to turn up for your Zoom meeting. You're gonna be like, what's going on? Like, what's going on today, Miss Garbie? I'm celebrating life. I'm alive and well. How about that? So just because I gotta clean this up a little bit, else my makeup is gonna be in shambles, and I don't want that. Oh, why is stuff falling? Seriously, this is no longer funny. Everything is spilling over. So I'm just gonna go straight and line my eyelids. I'm so excited about this light because you guys can see firsthand what I'm doing on my face today. A lot of times I have to zoom in, and it's like when I'm zooming in, everything gets lost. Okay, done with the first eyeliner, doing the second. So we're done with that, and we're just gonna go into the face. I tell you, it's a lot. Okay, so now we're done with the eyes. I tried to go in my eyelash when I'm almost done, because why? What's the reason? I can't remember the reason. Okay, I have cherry eyes, so I try to be very careful when doing anything with my eyes, because all of this beauty is just gonna go off in a minute due to tears. So I try to be very, very careful. Now I'm just dusting off the shine bubble, the glitters. I'm taking away the glitters. And I'm doing this with a wipe, or makeup remover wipe. I'm just going with my moisturizer, and I'm moisturizing the areas that I just wiped off, because I get very, very dry eyes under this area, especially. If you remember that I did a skin care routine, on my skincare routine, you'd see where I talked about having super dry skin. So I think this method is helping a little bit. Next, I'm going in with my foundation. For my foundation today, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte+poreless in 356 Rum Coconut, and I'm just going to use this on my face. Using my foundation brush, which looks, oh wow, okay. Okay, so using my foundation brush, I'm just gonna take it all over my face like so. I know you saw the tiny cute spots that are here, but if you keep watching, you see them literally disappear in a minute. Don't worry about it. One of the reasons why I love this foundation is it's pretty lightweight, and it does the job for me. My brush is shedding. Ooh, what's going on? Oh no, are you tired of me? No way. I'm just going on all over my face. You guys, I'm sure you've seen this routine 1,001 times, but that's fine. For this makeup, I'm trying to finish in an hour, even though I've been talking a lot. So now I'm just going to go in with my foundation and a teeny bit of my concealer to clean up the upper part of my brows. But before then, I'm just going to go in with my concealer. So what I just did is trying to highlight my eyebrows. So I'm going in like so. Pardon my cute little mirror. So as I was saying, you know, Derrick's wife came out and did another video because a lot of people went into our comment section and were bashing her and saying, oh sis, you shouldn't have come out looking that way. And she's like, this is how I look on a normal day. Like, and my husband didn't force me to do this, you know. And that went on for like a couple of more days. People kept bashing and saying, no, you should have at least gotten your makeup done. We know this is a PR stunt and all of that good stuff. You know, one of the most amazing things that annoyed a lot of people from that video was when it was done, he said he had found Christ and he's going through a phase of recovery and, you know, getting back to Christ. And he comes and says, I'm going to leave a link below. I've got a book talking about, bro, come on. You just cheated on your wife for years or months or weeks or days or whatever. You were caught. You guys are going through reconciliation and you now say you have a book. To teach who about what? To teach the wives about what? To teach the husbands about what? Like, if you come back 3-4 years later and say, oh, this is my experience, after cheating and how I was able to get my marriage back. We understand. But you're still going through reconciliation and you have a book. Come on. Come on. He raises a lot of eyebrows. He asks a lot of questions. It makes you even wonder, was there even a cheat? Was there a cut? Is this even real? Is this all propaganda? Are you trying to, make PR for your new book? It raises a lot of questions. And trust me when I say this, he lost over 100,000 followers the next day when people heard he cheated. Women were hurt. A lot of women were hurt. Like, seriously. Because people really took his advice. They really, really, really took his advice. A lot of relationships were ended because of his advice. Because women are like, oh, finally we have someone that understands us, that understands our pain, that knows what we're going through. So you can imagine that a lot of people believed in him. I'm going in with my beauty blender. I soaked it in water and now it's, expanded. So I'm just going in like so. On the areas that I highlighted, going in very gently, close to my eyebrow. Don't worry, this eyebrow looks thin. I'm going to fix it up. So I'm just gently going in. Here, I'm going to go in like so. So while this is still fresh, I'm going to go in with my Sacha buttercup setting powder in banana, and I'm just going to set my face. I'm going to set it very lightly. I'm not going to bake as such. But before I go in, I'm going to go underneath my eyes and set it again. Just so there's no crease and cracks. So, as I was saying, his wife came out and said, oh, she decided to support her husband. She wasn't coerced into doing anything. Like, you guys should have just kept quiet. The more you try to salvage any situation or any comments made, people will still come for you. Why can't we all just be quiet? In the first instance, the best PR is not to say anything. Where I come from, we say this slang, resist the urge to shalaye. It literally means resist the urge to explain yourself. You cheated on your wife, it's between you and your wife, it's not between you and the world. But because you're a relationship expert, you feel like people deserve an explanation. You explained yourself, but obviously the explanation wasn't enough. Just keep quiet. Trying to do any other thing is just a waste of energy, because number one, people feel wronged. People feel entitled to your marriage and your relationship. So they would always have opinions, and those opinions would always contradict what you feel. Number two, me as a person, I didn't even know he was married. I'm not justifying the mistress's act, or the side chick's act, but the truth is that I feel like maybe some of the women didn't know he was married. That's why they kept sliding into his DM, because he didn't even look like a married man. All this while, he kept behaving like he was, never engaged, like he never even had a woman. Suddenly, you were exposed for cheating, and you now put your own wife that we didn't even know you were married to for 4 years, you put her on social media. Who does that? Who does that? Nobody knew about her. Nobody knew she existed. Then after you cheated, you now decided to bring her out to social media. That's wrong. That's wrong. The first time you introduce your wife to the world is to apologize and tell her to come along with you to apologize. No. Who's that PR person? God. Who advised you that way? That was such wrong advice. You should have left her out of it. Like, literally, left your wife out of all of this. It's my smile lines. So, that happened, and people were still sad, brooding all over the issue, trying to make sense of the whole situation and come back from it. Oh, brother Derrick, he didn't learn his lesson. Another video surfaced. I hope you can guess what it is. The video was a review about reviewing his own video. So he starts by saying, "Oh, I got a message from one of my followers saying that, oh, I would love to see a review. I would love to see you review this video you did about your wife and cheating." And you know what the first thing he does? He gaslights his wife. He says, "Oh my God, look at the woman sitting over there." And he says he's going to talk to himself in the third party sense and says, "Look at the woman sitting there. Why did she look that way? Why is she wearing a bonnet? Why did she..." Like, for real? Bro, I felt so hurt. Like, you didn't have to bring your woman into this. You didn't have to drag her, and you didn't have to do that commentary. You didn't, but you did. You did. Now I'm contouring my nose using the Veebeauty palette. I'm using this color. I'm going to interchange this with this. Like, he was talking about himself and his wife in the third person singular. You didn't have to review the video, no matter the pressure you think you got. It's not like you're playing with people's emotions. Just go off social media, really. That's what he needs to do right now. He needs to go off social media. He needs to go off social media to renew his brand. That is book selling. Take the link off, because you're not going to sell. No matter what you think you have for people to learn, this is a wrong time. You just cheated on your woman and decided that after 6 months of reconciliation, you know what you can advise women to do and men to do. Do you even know how your wife truly feels? He doesn't even know if she has forgiven him. You don't know. And you decide to write a book. I thought people that write books are experts on issues. Well, thinking is different from reality, so I need to remind myself that constantly. So I'm just going to take the tip of my finger and cinch my nose this way. So going in with the darkest shade, I'm just going to contour the corners of my face, starting with the eyes corner of my cheek, like so, as you can see. My forehead, I'm bringing it high because I want my cheekbones to be more defined. So remember I said I was going to touch up my eyebrows. Oh wow, that's my pencil. Pencil, pencil, where are you? Pardon my singing. Oh, look at you. So I'm just going to go to the top of my brows just to correct this. Always remember that your eyebrows are not sisters. They're not twins. They're sisters, they're cousins. They're always going to be different. So, that being said, just want to know that if my eyebrow looks different, that's fine. I'm going in with my High Magic Professional Cosmetic eyebrow gel. And just watch. It's going to change. Ta-da! This gives your eyebrow a softer illusion, a more natural finish, and it also helps sweeps the hair in place. If you compare this to this, you can see that this is more lighter, this is darker. I love using this. I love the effect it gives my eyebrow all the time. It makes it look cute. So, with that being done, why is my makeup changing? I don't know. So I'm just going to go in and finish up my chin, just so I have a little bit of definition going on. And taking my buffing brush from the Real Techniques, I'm going to go in with my face powder, like so. As you can see, I'm concentrating on the areas that I highlighted. This is such a nice finish. And try always wash your brushes. If you notice, all my brushes are literally first time use. I try and wash them at the end of each application. So you know, he comes out and gaslights his wife, saying, look at the way she looks, why did she dress that way, why does it look like she's forced? And you know, initially when people do stuff, we always give them the benefit of that and say, oh, maybe they didn't know, maybe this, maybe that. I feel like if you can do a reaction video about your wife, then definitely you knew all these things were wrong when she was in the video, but you decided to be disrespectful. You decided that you weren't going to care and you went on with that. That's so wrong. That's so wrong on all levels. That's so wrong. I feel like if he loves his wife, he would protect her at all instances, even now that he failed to be the husband he promised that he was going to be. You obviously did that wrong and you decided that for your own business or your page to move forward, you wanted to review your video. Who does that? Only Derrick. Very embarrassing. So wrong. It's unacceptable. Because I want to finish this video in an hour, I'm going to go quickly with my mascara wand. And this is the Falsies Volume Express by Maybelline. And I'm basically lengthening my eyelash. so that all the fallouts, this darkens and lengthens, mind you. I'm doing this so that all the fallout from the eyeshadow is darkened. Oh my goodness. So this is this. I've got a new video up on my YouTube channel, so I'm just trying to quickly see if it uploaded and went live. So one thing I want to say is, if you're not following me on my YouTube channel, sorry, if you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, you need to go because you're missing out. So what I'm just doing right now is I'm trying to send out my newest video. So now I'm just gonna go in with my blush. For my blush, I'm using this powder blush Father Jew by Laguna, and it's pinkish, so peach shade blush. I'm just going like so on the eyes corner of my cheeks, going over here too. Don't worry, I know it looks all over the place. I'm gonna blend it all out right now. And while that is still in motion, I'll go in with my Maybelline Master Chrome highlight in the shade Molten Gold 100. This is the dream. Like seriously, if you don't have this, girl, I don't know, you're missing out. I'm gonna put it on the eyes corner of my cheeks. As you can see the glow, it's so unreal. Doing the same thing over here, and you can actually skip this depending on how daring or fashionable you are. You can actually skip this process. So putting it on my chin, my cupid bow, and here like so, just to bring in some color into the world. As you can see, I joke around a lot. That's fine. The world is stressful as it is, so don't add to it, okay? Be happy always. So with that, I'm just going to soften the glow by going over with my powder brush. And next up is my lower lash. So for my lower lash, I'm going in with a smaller brush, and I'm just going to blend the edges like so. This process is very, very difficult for me because you know I said I have a terry hair, so I try to be careful when I'm doing this because it can literally go wrong. I'm done. That's the extent my eye is gonna allow me. It's changing. My eye is beginning to change. I don't want to change it. I don't want it to go wet. So for my lower lash line, I'm gonna use my mascara, and I'm gonna look down like so. So I'm done with my lower lash. As you can see, it's popping. It looks cute. Next up, I'm going to do my lips, then come in for my eyelash. And for my eyelash, I'm going to be using, or maybe I should do my eyelash right now. It can be a bit tricky. Let me take this off. Come on. Can you see the edges? That's why I started with the edges initially, so that it's all laid down. Going in with my face powder, I'm just gonna go over all my face so that everything rhymes and looks put together. So I'm just going to go in with my lips. I tell you, it's a lot. Doing stuff on camera is a lot. It can make you feel confused. Before I said lips, I said I was going to go with my eyelash. Next thing I said I'm going in with my lips. Let me tell you, when we do all these videos, there's a lot of work that goes into editing, you know, because we say a lot of things that we don't mean. But now I can't correct myself because you guys are watching me live and direct. So with Derrick, I feel like he did his wife a disservice by bringing her out and by making her do the video. Even though she came out multiple times to say he didn't force her, she wanted to. I feel like if you weren't in the limelight all this while, he shouldn't have made you come out even though you wanted to, because nobody knew who you were. Putting on my eyelash. As you can see, there's a huge difference. Eyelash, no eyelash. Eyelash, no eyelash. It makes a big difference. It makes it very beautiful. So I feel like he shouldn't have put his wife out there. But you know, what do I know? I'm not a relationship expert. And you know, different strokes work for different folks. She now also made another video saying that, oh, she's wearing the armor of God. What her clothes signifies, what her bonnet signifies. You know, sis. Oh. With every damage control they try to do, they make more damage. It really sucks, and it's really sad. So next I'm going in with my lips. For my lips, I'm using this Zaron lip pencil. It's so tiny and cute in cappuccino. I'm lining my lips. I'm blending the lip pencil together so it looks blended. And I'm just gonna go in with my CC Beauty Professional Cosmetic 12-in-1 palette using this color. I'm starting with this color. I'm just going like so. As you can see, ooh, I'm blending it. Going in with my Fenty Beauty Sweet Mouth lip gloss. I'm just gonna go over my lips like so. A lot of people always ask me, how do you do your lips? How do you do your lips? How do you do your lips? This is one of the ways I do my lips. I hope you watch this and enjoy it. Then I take like a clean paper towel and just blot the center because it's got a lot of product there. As you can see, this is what comes off when I blot it. Then I go in again and just place some white beauty over here. And that's it. So I'm just gonna take this off, put on some earring, some jewelry, and I don't have my face spray unfortunately, but I'm gonna spray my face right now so that all this powdery look can go away. Okay, going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte. Rimmel Stay Matte. I'm just gonna go in like so. And I'm using my Veebeauty palette to dry up this. So we come to the end of this look. I'm going to try and take a couple of pictures. Let's see if it's going to work. Ooh. Let me try and take a couple of selfies. Ooh, I love this. This is what it looked like. Oh, it's so bright. I took a selfie. This is what it looks like. This is the final look. It's a lot of work to get a selfie, so I'm still gonna go offline and keep trying to take a picture that looks cute and represents this look. Oh my god, my hair, I'm ready to get this hair off, but I feel like every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, I'm going to get it off today. It feels more finer, and because of the kind of hair I have, I've got this very soft hair and soft roots, so I shouldn't have my hair or my braids or whatever thing I do in my hair, I shouldn't have it in for so long because I have to wash it frequently. I feel like I should take this off already, but it's so beautiful. Like, look, the older it gets, you know, it's like my nerves are relaxed, it's not pulling my face like the first day. I'm rambling, but guys, I loved creating this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and drop your comments in the comment section. I want to hear from you. Do you want me to do more lives? Because this is a scheduled live. Do you want me to do more lives like today? If you do, you know what to do. Follow me and drop your comments. Thank you so much for staying in touch and watching to the end of this video. You guys are amazing. Bye. I'm feeling myself. I don't want to start my banters. Bye guys. Love y'all.